So, while we're faffing around down here in Capellan's base, I thought this would actually be a good chance to have a look at the Capellan Confederation, because they've got a little bit of a bad reputation. Should have a look at that. We want the salvage because we probably want another mech. That's as much as we can have, and we'll take the money as well because we really are running low. So before we start this mission, I've had a little look at the culture and society section on Sana, and this is what it's got to say. So for all its history of conflict and authoritarian regimes, life within the Capellan Confederation is relatively peaceful and comfortable for the average citizen. The needs of the state may supersede those of the individual, but most Capellans go through their daily lives without trouble. This is interesting to me. So in return, the state provides for all their basic necessities. Capellan people are patient, hard-working, and above all else, proud, for having earned their citizenship rather than being given it, for knowing that their labours, whether in the mineshaft or the lab, is part of a larger purpose for the greater good, and in the rich cultural heritage bestowed upon them from the earliest days of the Capellan Republic. So the people here seem happy. But, you know, we know around the world, do the people often seem happy? So let's see what else we've got to say. This pride has faltered through the centuries. Instead, with the faltering state as other realms chipped away at it, especially in the dark days after the Fourth Succession War in the middle of the 31st century. So this is where we are now, where all these other sort of smaller states, and you can see Davian space kind of encroaching a little bit, and the Capellan space is getting smaller and smaller. So, where are we? At the end of the Fourth Succession War, in the middle of the 31st century, as the state began to rebuild itself and re-exert its authority. The Xinsheng, or New Birth movement, helped usher in a new wave of nationalistic fervour, affecting political, economic, and military change throughout the realm, and a greater appreciation of the Han Chinese culture associated with House Liao. Unfortunately, this campaign also resulted in an increased suspicion and racism towards those of non-Asian heritage, even fellow citizens. Because I think their heritage is mostly like Chinese and Russian. So one trend found throughout the Capellan society is veneration of family, obedience towards one's parents, and respect for the elderly. There are no limits to the size of one's family. Indeed, it is seen as a service to the state to raise large families. Oh, okay. Numerous incentives are available for those who do have many children. The first day of every month is considered a national family holiday. I am all for a day off once a month. As a further safeguard, it is illegal for the state to relocate a citizen without relocating the entire family with them. Okay, so this is I'm gonna draw another comparison with where I think these guys are going. They're kind of space Cardassians. They're space Cardassians. I think if I were to compare them to another sci-fi civilization, I just realized like I'm doing that thing where I'm talking like somebody's watching me, and I realize I've just got like the mission brief screen open. You'll have to forgive me and just listen to me. Turn it off, like, you know, have a drink, whatever. I don't know. Who cares? Okay, so I guess if you are Capellan, then you quite like being Capellan. If you're not Capellan, you probably don't enjoy living there because they probably don't like you very much. Okay, right. We'll learn more as we go. But for the moment, we're going to fight against the Capellans. We're going to... oh god, we can't even take much salvage against these guys. Can we? Yeah, okay, we'll take 20, and we'll take the money. Targeting House Liao. This is a defense mission for 130 tons. We can't repair the cicada. we've done this all wrong again. So we'll take as much salvage and as much money as we can. 130 tons. We actually do meet that. What is wrong with the Locust? Oh, I know what's wrong with the Locust. It's because I changed LRMs to SRMs. Hopefully it'd be a bit better heat management on it as well. Took a hit on the armor, but she's fairly nippy. So deploy, that should be fine. 3 days for the mission to start. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I did have a look at some new pilots, but couldn't really afford to buy any. And couldn't afford to repair that cicada.
Our employers' facilities are being threatened by hostile forces in the area.
Let's have a scooch over here.
Defenders are in dire need of reinforcements. Make contact with friendly forces and prepare for incoming hostiles.
Really loving the new paint job.
Looks like we made it here just
Really,
in
really
time,
cool.
Commander.
Oh, it's one of these in a big old crater.
Now plan out and take defensive positions.
Survive the onslaught and protect the garrison. There's not much of a garrison. This is just like some guy's farm with excessive defenses. Get off my land.
Vehicles on scope.
Go and get him then. Go, man, go. No, don't come and get me. Take some responsibility. Go and get them.
On the commanded target.
Let's see what she does. Bang, bang. Good stuff. Nice. Okay, I think I prefer that.
Reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
What do we got? A locust and a raven. I kill for that raven. I think we need to like that raven.
One of our assigned targets is flying in. Target destroyed.
Nice. Right, where did that raven go? Right, let's take out the locust. You guys get that thing. I'm gonna get this raven.
Happy to have you with us, Commander. Though you're cutting it a little short. Enemy forces have already been mobilized and will be here soon. Hostiles are inbound.
One less leg for you. Come on. Okay. I really hope we manage to get that raven. That would be so cool. How are they getting on with that locust?
Priority target received.
Focus the commanded target.
Come on guys, this one's on you.
Focusing fire.
She seems happier running around firing the SRMs. Almost there, guys. Almost. You can get that locust. It's only got one leg. Take out the other leg.
Shifting to your target, Commander.
Come on, guys. You can do it.
The Commander. Take that target.
It's getting away. Slowly. Don't let it get away. Yes. There we go. Get there in the end. We will teach you to be good mech warriors. Well, you should already know what you're doing.
Scouts are lighting up with additional bogies, Commander.
Oh, buddies, another Raven.
Affirmative. Commander target is now priority. Hostile spotted.
Yeah, you don't worry about that. I'll worry about the VTOL.
Commander target received.
Soften him up a bit and take out this Raven. God, I'm so glad I saved this Kintaro. Yikes.
Assault on your position, Commander. Be careful. Invalid target.
I'll give you invalid target. Isn't that Shadowhawk much quicker than that? Oh, where's this Locust gone?
We have your target, Commander. Vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart. Target acquired.
The base defenses are actually doing pretty well.
Copy. Engage commander target.
Maybe they struggle because it's a quick moving target, I don't know. Ooh, more stuff.
Target acquired.
To be fair, the base defenses can probably handle this stuff.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I mean, yeah, the base defenses are doing quite well. This is one stubborn tank.
One more mech out of the fight.
Oh, they did it. They killed him.
Well done, Commander.
I'm proud of you guys.
Secure.
Whoever gets the most kills gets a Raven. If we can salvage one. Oh, I'd be so happy if we managed to get a Raven. I guarantee you it'll let us salvage one, but we won't have the salvage for it. 20, we got one, a Raven. Ooh, we'll take, I guess we'll take these countermeasures as well. I don't really know what they do, I've never used them, so this is exciting. Continue. Right, Battle Max. I'm gonna sell this Cicada for a little bit of extra cash. Hey, look at this guy. He's in quite good nick as well. We literally just blew his legs off. Right, we need to find... Let's go over to Jackson. Not interested in that rare mech. We're going to try and avoid buying mechs wherever possible. Let's see if there's any pilots here to hire. No. Does her story grab me?
Briefing and drop preparations.
Not necessarily, and her heat management is truly dreadful.
Ready, sir. Let's get to work.
Wow, sassy. Is she seriously like a pilot?
And I'm ready to be of assistance,
Who's
Commander.
Captain Davila?
I will be waiting in the ready room, Commander.
Okay. Davila was raised on one of the outermost planets in Capellan space and chose to become a mercenary to escape her life on a forgotten star system. She is an intermediate level pilot who's adequate in almost all conceivable ways, with visions of glory and grandeur in her eyes. She's quite well rounded. Quite tanky as well. And she's not too expensive. Should we take Captain Humphreys? Captain Davila even.
Affirmative, Commander.
Who's this
I'll
dude?
be in the hangar for pre-drop checklists.
No, not enough heat management.
Ready, sir. Let's get to work.
She's quite sassy. Ooh, shielding. No, thank you.
I know your story, and I'm ready to be of assistance,
Captain
Commander.
Humphreys. You know what? I think Captain Davila.
Ready, Commander.
I like her outfit. We'll have her on board.
And I'm ready to be of assistance, Commander.
Let's see if we can't sneak in a little update here. So what's new? Let's go to the Battletech. We managed to salvage a Centurion. We've taken him out for a quick spin. And he seems to do okay. It's a variant I've not come across before. He doesn't have a ballistic hardpoint, just missiles and lasers. So I've given him a PPC and a couple of medium lasers. And he seems to be doing okay. Let's see if we can squeeze in a little mission here. Where to the star map? Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? That's probably a bit too much for my AI pilots at the moment. Heavy recon? Should I try this heavy recon mission? I'm dubious. But there doesn't seem to be much else to do here. Demolition mission? Oh, I've also I've increased the jump ship costs as well, just to give us maybe a little bit more to think about, to keep the money sort of relevant. I'm considering turning it off altogether. But anyway, right, where are we going? We are going to contracts, and we're going to do this demolition for the Duchy of Andorian. I think we'll take all the salvage, we'll take some damage coverage, and we'll take some money.
The mission
Wonder what that green smudge down there was. It's the Raven's nose. It's a funky looking mech.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We have been ordered to destroy the forward operating base at the Morg's nav point. Prepare for a fight, Commander. But remember, the primary objective remains the destruction of the base itself.
Okay, this should be fine. I do have a soft spot for these snowy maps. In fact, should we try and get a screenshot in this one? I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. We'll cut that bit out.
Target acquired.
Contact.
Panther.
Target identified. Bring it down. Leave nothing left for them to salvage.
Don't think this one will be too bad. Oh, there's a panther hanging around somewhere here somewhere too.
I'm showing major damage to the target facility.
Kind of hit or miss sometimes how these are gonna go. Keep smushing through.
Down to 50%.
Ooh, I could probably get some good photos here as well, couldn't I?
That's it, Commander. You completely destroyed this area. Great work. Let's get to the evac point now, before
I spent more time in this mission taking photos, I think, so I'll have to cut quite a lot out. No big deal though. My AI seem to want to like blow these guys up. You know what? That's fine then. We'll indulge them. My Kintaro kills everything so bloody quickly anyway. I'll let them have some fun and kill him. There's nothing dangerous showed up yet. They need the EXP. I think the AI mod at least lets them use their weapons a little bit more. What's this Raven doing? What are you doing, Raven? Shooting with your LRMs. There's another Raven coming. I'd like another Raven. I might stick around and see if I can get that Raven. They are making a bit of a meal of the spider, aren't they? I want that Raven. Right, you guys finish that guy. I want this Raven. Take his legs. There goes one leg. And there goes his other leg. Right, cool. Oh, it's a tank. Did they kill the spider? Is he gone? Okay, I think he did. Either that or he just ran away. Another Raven would be cool though. You know, a spare Raven. You can never have no spare Ravens. Or can you? Okay, got a little bit distracted there by a few too many things. Mainly trying to take photos. You can get lost in Ansel just taking screenshots. Although really annoyingly it doesn't get rid of all the HUD elements, so you're trying to take a cool screenshot and then like you still get like the target indicator above stuff. It's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. We'll make do. Ah, a spider. I'll take it for his stuff. Do I want anything else here? Not really. We'll take all of that. So who did what? I don't think they did kill that mech, did they? I know it did the most damage, but most of that was probably the base. The Raven's still not doing much. I can't figure out which order I need to put her weapons in. You know, we'll keep the spider just in case. If we lose a mech, I want to try and not keep any more than 4 mechs. So let's have a look at the weapon groups for the Raven. I think I'll put her like that. He seems to be just fine. The Centurion. What are the weapon groups for the Centurion? PPC, medium laser, LRM stream. And the Shadowhawk doesn't seem to be having too much trouble, and obviously the Kintaro is mine. Right, let's repair everything. Like, I think what I might do is actually turn off the travel cost mod, or at least increase it, because I really want this to financially be a lot harder than the previous phase, whatever you want to call it. So I think I might actually do that. Make us think a little bit more about traveling and repairing and things. But anyway, that's that.